Welcome back to the Internet's Worst Podcast. I am Adrian here with Dave or 67 Moon. How are you doing today, sir? How have you been since the last time we sat down?
Doing a lot better than I was last week. I'll tell you that.
You kind of got like a little addiction going right now. How's that been going for
Oh, brother, I've been on this shit since like fucking 4 a.m. this morning, bro. It's rough. It's
you?
rough.
Discovering like a new game can always be I don't know, it can always be like a double-edged sword. Sometimes like you get a game and it takes over your life, and then you wake up 2 weeks later and you're like, what have I done with this like 200 hours of my time that I've sunken into this? And then other times it's just nice to have another thing on the rotation. But what's the game you've been playing here?
I recently have bought a fucking World of Warcraft subscription, and now I understand how people felt in like 2004, bro. This shit's addictive.
How I mean, not that I think a terrible amount of people would know what SWOTR is, but just because that's my comparison, how like similar or dissimilar is it from Star Wars: The Old Republic?
Uh, it's similar. It's not like too different. The classes and all that's different. You got like the Horde and Alliance, which is basically just the Jedi versus the Sith and all that.
Okay.
And you got like fucking 8 million expansions to fucking play through. So I gotta go through like 20 years worth of content, bro.
Yeah. Do you feel like Asmongold or the like big gulps stack it up on your table? Are you feeling the rats crawling around by your feet?
I just, if it ever gets to that point, I'm blowing my shit smooth off.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every game kind of has its degenerates, but WoW's always kind of been in my peripheral. It's never been a game that's like captivated me so much that I'm like, oh man, I gotta try this
Hey,
shit
bro,
out. But
you gotta at least try it out once, bro. I think you'd fuck with it. I think you'd fuck with it heavy.
maybe maybe I will try it out at some point. I'm trying to get the stream fired up here soon. Trying to get a video up this week just for kind of first thoughts on Battlefield and how I'm feeling about it. And I guess that can kind of transition us into our first topic. What have you been paying attention much to, like, because obviously I know you don't have the game, we broke boys out here, it is what it is. But have you been like watching any gameplay, anything like that? How you feeling about
Uh,
it?
no, I haven't been watching it. I've been trying to stay away from it because I'm trying to just experience it whenever I experience it.
Okay, type shit. I've been playing it a little bit. I think I won't try to pull up Steam and figure that out, but I think I've got like 15 hours if I had to guess. Maybe actually probably less, more like 11, 12 hours. Just because from the first podcast, I made a couple changes to my setup, my PC. So I've kind of been more offline the past little while, but I'm liking it. I really like Breakthrough. It's like that sector by sector kind of domination similar to Delta Force.
Hmm.
Um the guns feel good. The guns feel really good. I don't feel like there's anything that I've been killed with that I'm like, okay, like this is broken. I feel like the shotguns are in a good spot, even though I know they got kind of nerfed into the ground from the beta. Um, the snipe, bro, I suck at sniping in that game. I fucking suck at sniping in that game.
I feel like
Um,
everybody just kind of sucks at sniping in beginning on or in the beginning on Battlefield. Battlefield's definitely one of the more realistic styles of bullet drop and all that.
yeah, and part of me wants to say that it's a little rough leveling up at the beginning. Um, like it kind of takes a little bit, but I think after looking around and seeing what other people are saying, um, I honestly think it's just like you kind of got to put the time into it. I played for like 6 hours today, and leveled up quite a bit, and I think I just got to put more time into it, and it'll be fine because it's like one of those things where you're not gonna get max level sitting down for like 3 hours, you know. So I just got to put more time in. Um, I will say, obviously we had our little tiff with the Delta Force devs when they added that goddamn riot shield. And I know you said it's not as big in the game as it was, but I gotta say it, man. And I hate that I gotta say it. Maybe it's just my memory. Maybe I gotta reinstall Delta Force and, you know, reinstall the Chinese spyware on my computer, but I kinda like the gunplay more in Delta Force compared to Battlefield 6. I don't know if that's gonna be a hot take. I don't know if some people are gonna feel some type of way about it, but the gunplay in Delta Force feels really fucking good. Um, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you can feel every bullet hitting the guy. Not to say the gunplay in Battlefield 6 is bad, because it's not. There's just something about Delta Force that, like, as I'm playing Battlefield 6, I'm like, oh man, how would this feel? How would this gun feel on Delta Force?
How would this gun feel on my tip while I fucking shoot a reload type shit?
God damn, fucking. Well, what's that fucking Lil Dicky bar? Like rub the Xbox controller on my dick. How I jacked off as a child, something like that.
Yo, I ain't never heard that.
I would have thought you would have been a Lil Dicky fan, bro.
I mean, I am a little Dicky fan. I just ain't never heard that bar before. That is kind of an egregious bar.
It is
To
kind of
be
out of
honest.
pocket. I haven't played the campaign. I heard some people kind of voicing their opinions on the campaign being bad or whatever. I'm gonna keep it a brick with you. I've played very little like Battlefield across the entire franchise. The only MP for Battlefield I've played outside of 6 is 2042 and 1. But I played the campaign for 4, Hardline, and 1. And I gotta say, from what I've been hearing, I don't see how it could be too different from other Battlefield campaigns. I don't ever remember the thing for Battlefield being the campaign. I always heard it being the multiplayer. Whereas with COD, I kind of felt like some of the campaigns were more talked about the different games. But I guess if I could just summarize it, I don't want to waste too much time on it. I think overall, if I had to give it a grade, I'd give it an A minus. Like, it's good. Like, I'm gonna keep playing it. So
I know you're a big Phase Jev fan. Apparently, he really likes it. So
okay,
if he likes it, you're definitely gonna like it.
yeah. Like, I mean, when we record this podcast late, so that way the sillies and the goofies come out, but so I'm probably not gonna get back on the game tonight. But when I wake up tomorrow and I'm done editing the podcast, I'm playing Battlefield 6. Although I will say, admittedly, I'm a COD dick writer. I got Activision's meat all the way in my mouth, glazing my shit, right? I'll admit it. Dave's gonna call me out if I say this either way. So up front, I'm gonna say I get hard for Call of Duty. All right. That's just, it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest, bro. There are times when I'm playing Battlefield, it gets a little overwhelming for my fucking peanut-sized brain. There'll be fucking explosions going on. I'm getting shot from a bunch of different directions, and I'm like, I could go for a little bit of Call of Duty. But I gotta be honest, I just realized this too. I did play some of the Black Ops 7 beta. That might be some of the gameplay featured on the podcast. Now there'll definitely be some Battlefield 6 gameplay under this, but I gotta be
I mean,
honest.
our last podcast had a BO7
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
game, so
Yeah.
gotta switch it up.
Yeah, gotta switch it up. That is true. But Battlefield, not Battlefield 6, the Black Ops 7 beta, when I was playing it, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, bro. When I was feeling the movement, and granted, I mean, my fucking internet was doing some weird shit. I fixed it. It could have been chalked up to that, but playing Black Ops 7 the entire time, I was like, I'd rather just go play Black Ops 6. And I'm sure some things are going to be tweaked and refined, but the entire time it just had me being like, I feel like 6 just does something for me. Now, granted, the wall jump, different things, um, it's nice. There's some areas of the map where maybe I'm just fucking bad. Maybe I just suck cock at the game. Um, but yeah, it when I played the beta for Black Ops 7, it left me wanting a lot more than Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is a lot more of a fulfilling game, despite the times where I'm like, I do just kind of like the run and gun, spawn die shit, you know? The spawn delay, whatever, like the timer, so you're not getting in right away. I honestly don't mind. Um, God damn, I just got jump scared by something.
That used to be the fucking bane of your existence.
Well, when it's the bane of my existence is in Call of Duty, because in Battlefield, it's like, well, that's just Battlefield. But in COD, when I go from playing like, I don't know what the game mode comparable would be, but like when I go from playing domination to capture the flag, and I gotta sit there with my dick in my hand for 7 seconds, I'm like, get me the fuck in the game. What the? Why am I here? If not to shoot my gun, bro. Get me in. Put me in, coach. You know, like. Yeah. If I didn't play the Black Ops, oh my god, these games. Okay, I just want to make this statement right now. Dice, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, whatever the fuck that other developer is, Sledgehammer. Y'all need to stop with these fucking numbers and the game starting with B, bro. It's confusing the fuck out of me, bro. Battlefield 6, we got Black Ops 6, we got Black Ops 7. All right. I didn't play the fucking beta for Black Ops 6. Oh my god, Battlefield 6, Jesus Christ. I need you to save me, bro. I need you to fucking save me right now because I'm fucking drowning with this shit.
Hey, bro.
I didn't play the BF6
sometimes
beta.
You got to.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm trying to fucking make a comparable here, Jesus. I didn't play the beta for Battlefield 6. So right now I'm comparing the beta for BO7 with the main game for BF6. I like BF6 more than the Black Ops 7 beta. That's what I was trying to say. It took me goddamn forever to say it, but that's the point I was trying to make. I'm really fucking with the offering this year from EA and Dice than I am Treyarch. I didn't play Zombies though, because to be honest, I'm not really a massive Zombies guy. But I guess we can kind of get into the numbers a little bit. How up to date are you on the numbers from the start of VF6?
Before we move on, I just want to let you know. I watched your gameplay of a fucking BO7, bro. And all I could think is it is quite literally just BO6 with different fucking makeup. Like, that's how similar they are.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. My headset just died. I could just get into it, you know, for the sake of editing purposes. I can just try to fix this in post.
You do a little voiceover for that right there.
Yeah, do a little voiceover for that. But right now, how we're looking for Battlefield 6 is pretty good. It peaked at 656,000. The 24 this is on Steam charts. I don't know if they are including other platforms. Yeah, you know what it was? I think it was 700 for the beta. This is the main release, I think.
Gotcha.
I think that's how it's working. Why is SteamDB acting up? So 656,000 all-time peak. The 24-hour peak is 442,000. When I was playing just a little bit ago, it was 333. So we're seeing about a 50% drop off from the peak, which, you know, everyone gets on at the start. I'm not reading into that too much. But it's looking good. I mean, it's looking really fucking solid. Obviously, the big test is going to be whenever Black Ops 7 drops. How many people is Battlefield going to lose? For the sake of getting a comparison, since their competitor isn't out yet, I tried to pull up the numbers from last year's Call of Duty, and it looks like on release or in the release window, because I couldn't find an exact date. Um, BO6 peaked at around just over 300,000 for its release. So even then, we're seeing a lot of excitement for this. So we're seeing a lot of people turning up for it. And honestly, I can see why. I mean, the game's just fucking good. Like it's probably the best Battlefield I've ever played, to be honest. And I really like Battlefield 1.
Yeah, bro.
Um,
Call of Duty is gonna drown this year.
I mean, most likely. It wouldn't really surprise me, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of this, I'd love, honestly, I'd love to talk about Battlefield more, and I'd love to, talk about BO7 and how I'm feeling about it, but I don't think there's too much more to talk about until we see what Black Ops 7 does. Um, so this may be one of the last times it gets brought up unless some news breaks. I want to transition to our last little piece of this just to get your thoughts on it. It was announced by Treyarch that SBMM will be gone from Black Ops 7 on release. They're taking it out. What after telling you that, how are you feeling?
I'm still not gonna fucking buy BO7. That is my thought on it.
Yeah. It definitely did a lot of damage to the game and its fan base. I
Because everybody was complaining about it years ago.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's whenever they should have addressed it, not
Yeah.
whenever they're quite literally fucking dying.
I think they got overconfident. I forget who said it, if it was someone a part of Microsoft or Activision, but I remember there being a quote, something about Call of Duty is too big to die. Um, I don't think anyone is invincible in the gaming space, and I think if you're going to institute a change and ignore all feedback because you're just making it the new norm going forward, I think you'd be surprised to see that it's actually going to impact your numbers. I don't think it was a good idea for them to just come in and force this on everyone. They should have taken some criticism earlier because, exactly like you said, this should have been fixed a long time ago, because there's going to be people that come in and either lie to themselves and be like, oh no, I can feel it, SBMM is still in the game or whatever. I also think there's going to be an issue. I was watching one of Birdman's videos this week. Shout out Birdman, he's a OG of the COD scene. And one thing he said is a lot of people are going to have to face the fucking music and realize that they're dog shit at Call of Duty, because people that were complaining about getting slammed because of SBMM, they're gonna find out that when there's nothing to blame and they hop into a regular lobby, that you're still dog shit. You're still gonna be bad at the game. And who knows, man? Maybe that's gonna be me. Maybe I'll be washed and then I'll be just a Battlefield main. But even then, I think I might enjoy myself in Battlefield this year.
I really feel like people aren't ready for no SBMM, right? Because that just means it's gonna be back to what it was in MW2 and all that, where you just get fucking steamrolled or you learn how to get good. And
Yeah, pub stomping is gonna be
like
back
all
for
yeah.
sure. There's gonna be that one guy, Optic Scumpy, coming in, dropping a Moab, dropping a nuke every single time. AC-130 gunship, VTOL warship. Like, you're gonna have to deal with what it used to be. And I honestly, maybe this brings some people back because of that. But you're talking about some kids that maybe started playing Call of Duty. Like, how long has SBMM been going on? Like 5 years. If you're talking about the age people age into the game, there's probably a good chunk of the player base that has never played COD without SBMM, and that's something that Birdman brought up in his video. So it's gonna be a shock to the system for some people too. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think we can transition off of it. There's not really too much more to talk about. With that, I did want to get your opinion, good sir, on Arc Raiders. I know we talked about it a little bit last week. We've both kind of gotten excited about it from watching Burnt Peanut, the legend, the Bungulator. um I wanted to get your take. Because we play the man's game, Escape from Tarkov.
Play the
Um,
blue collar version though. There's a difference.
yes. I mean, I still enjoy some PvP every now and then. You know, don't check my PvP character though. Arc Raiders has announced that their wipes will be voluntary, and you can opt into wiping your account. Um, how do you feel about there not being wipes across the entire player base?
I feel like that could be kind of fun, entertaining.
How do you think it could affect the player base long term? Do you think this could cause it to die by not having this reset? People will just be bored. Like, do you think people will get so bored playing the game with all the shit that they're actually going to reset, or do you think people are just going to enjoy dominating and people will get sick of it?
I feel like it's gonna probably be more the latter because that's what Tarkov wants to do. They after like 1.0, they're like, oh yeah, bro, like no more wipes.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I just feel like that could be good, uh, but that could also be like really bad for like the player base
Mm,
because you could be out here fighting somebody that's had the game installed for the past 6 years, haven't taken a break, bro. They're out here like max level, and you're just getting domed by like the best ammo possible.
yeah. Because I think the advantage to wipes is it gives you a good starting point. Um, where maybe if you even if you started the game like midway through a wipe, you got shit on, and then you're like, okay, let me wait until the new one. It gives you that point to get into it. But like you were saying, like, you know, do I think Arc Raiders is gonna last 6 years? Honestly, I might say no.
I doubt it. I I don't think any other extraction shooter besides Tarkov is gonna last as long as it has.
Yeah, I don't see Arc Raiders lasting that long, and I think honestly, I think this might contribute to it because I think Tarkov's been around for so long. The wipes, it's so ingrained into Tarkov. I think, which I mean, for all intents and purposes, let's be real. Tarkov 1.0. As far as me and you feel, anyway. I don't know about people watching the podcast. Feel free to, um, in the comments section, let it like give us your thoughts. I'd love to have an episode where we read through the comments and respond to some stuff. But um, for all intents and purposes, I don't think 1.0 is going to be that different from what we've seen. So in my mind, Tarkov has been in full release for a while, and I think the advantage they've had is they were in beta for so long before that that they have that ingrained player base. Like I'd say me and you, and we haven't even played for that long in the grand scheme of things. Where I crave the Tarkov experience. I haven't been able to get that from anywhere else. I couldn't get it from Modern Warfare DMZ. I definitely can't get it from Vigor. Fuck that game. Bohemia needs to focus on DayZ, bro, and fucking Arma. That needs to be their thing. Cause they fuck that game. Um,
Vigor was fun on console, but now that
yeah,
we're like PC bros and like we actually have to like deal with like cheaters, it's not fun.
yeah.
What did we do? Play like 2 matches and like both times we got cheated on like really fast.
Literally. But in 12 months' time, Arc Raiders is out for a year. Let's say theoretically it drops today. How much new content is going to be added? How many overpowered weapons and gear and different things are they going to add in that time to obviously keep people playing the game that someone can just collect and stock up on and have an infinite amount of, to where when you start out, unless they raise the floor so fucking high where it ruins the value of finding rare shit because everything is basically the same strength, I don't see how it's going to be enjoyable to be a new player playing this when people haven't wiped their account in 12 months, 18 months, 24 months. Because even like going up against Tarkov Chads, like they just fucking sneeze on you and you just have to acknowledge that is what it is. Granted, I haven't played Arc Raiders. Maybe where in Tarkov on a map like Streets, you can kind of avoid people and play that play style. Um, that's just the rat, tasking, staying in the shadows. Maybe you can do that on Arc Raiders. From the gameplay I was seeing, I wasn't seeing anyone really doing that. Um, Granted, I mean, it's the beta. These are content creators. They're all really just, probably trying to shoot their gun. It's not like, I don't think there's tasks or anything to do. But I struggled to see how this game could be successful long term. Which, maybe if Tarkov's moving away from wipes, maybe the same could be said with Tarkov. But I think, Nikita, I won't say he can be bullied, but I think he can be persuaded. Where maybe like a Treyarch, an Activision couldn't be persuaded with SBMM. I think you could easily talk Nikita into being like, okay, we'll bring wipes back. Because they've already.
Nikita needs to be fucking bullied into a lot of fucking shit, bro. He's such a shit dev, bro.
I mean, is he a shit dev or is he just trying out everything that comes to mind to just see how it works before they get into 1.0,
He's a shit dev. That's what it is.
I gotta fuck with Nikita a little bit.
I mean, yeah.
No, there's been a lot of changes.
You haven't seen what the fuck I've seen, bro.
Yeah, you've been in the Tarkov way longer than I've been. Like, there was a good 2 years where you were talking about Tarkov, and I would literally be like, bro, I don't know what Tarkov is. I don't know why you keep talking about it like when you were into scuba stuff, bro, every fucking day and during COVID, dude.
Yo, dude, I forgot about Shorty, bro. I stopped following her on Twitter, bro. I gotta follow that bitch, bro.
You guys don't understand. It's COVID, it's lockdown. Me and Dave are on fucking Cuisine Royale. Car 98, fucking people up on the fucking Aztec themed map on the pyramids.
PTRS, bro.
Yeah, PTRS. Going crazy, bruh. I got the fucking Hermes boots of fucking speed, moving like the Flash. And every day I log in, we're like 15 minutes into the session. And this dude is whispering in my ear like, bro, I gotta tell you about scuba stuff, bro. Scuba stuff is baddie, bro. You don't even know how bad scuba stuff is. And I reached a point where I crashed out and I was like, I don't fucking care about scuba stuff. But that's beside the point. That's just a fucking... That's just some lore about the gooner that is Dave. Goonage. Yeah. bro's an OG gooner. Bro's an OG gooner. But yeah. We'll see how Arc Raiders shakes out for sure. I mean, it seems like we're on the same page. Do you I guess I could ask, because we've kind of talked about Arc Raiders. How do you think Tarkov's going to perform in 1.0?
Horrible. I feel like it is not gonna live up to what Nikita and everybody wants it to. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
Is there a thing that they could add to the game with 1.0 that you think, I guess maybe to just point out one thing, if I ask you like this, what is one thing you think the game needs to have to keep its players when 1.0 drops?
A different dev. That's what it needs, bro. Nikita needs to just not the fucking main dude, bro. Like, he fucking hates everybody that is not a fucking PvP player, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get a good game when a dev is fighting against the game being good, for sure. Yeah, I mean, gaming is kind of in a weird spot. I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about, that Destiny thing you were telling me about. Is that something you want to talk about?
If you want, we can wait until like next week or something. I wouldn't be too mad about it.
No, we can talk about it now. We're only like, half an hour in. We got plenty of time.
I'm a huge D2 fucking Schmeat writer like you is for COD.
Yes.
So I was out here scrolling YouTube, all that, right? This dude that is a bigger fucking D2 meat writer than what I am. Apparently,
by chance, is it Aztec Cross? Because he's like the biggest guy that I know about.
I don't know, fucking probably. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if you know what Trials of Osiris is.
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, so back whenever D2 launched, Trials of Osiris fucking tanked the player base to the point where like even like the devs were like this might actually be like the end of
Mm,
like D2, like we might actually need to like pull the plug on it. And then the expansion that came out after Trials, called I think Forsaken, which was the one where fucking Cade Six got his fucking dome piece destroyed, sadly. R.I.P. my homie type shit. That really saved what D2 is, and it has just been progressively going downhill like ever since. And right now, with what's the newest fucking expansion? Fucking Trials of Fate or whatever the fuck it is. Edge of Fate, there we go.
mm,
Um it is as low as what Trials is, or what Trials was. I don't know if like D2 is like dead in the water type shit, cuz it is extremely low player base throughout, or throughout like all I was gonna say fucking consoles, not consoles, platforms.
hmm.
Like throughout like all platforms, it is like I think he said it was like 300K like players like in total. Like it is low, and I like I'm kind of hoping that D2's just not fucking dead as shit, but there might be a possibility that D2 does not make a comeback after this. Like shit's so low that if they're gonna be like, yeah, like it's over, like what am I gonna do with my life, bro?
Hmm.
Like what am I gonna do whenever I get the itch for D2 again, bro? Because they
I
don't have
mean,
fucking Destiny 1 on PC.
with how money hungry Bungie seems, do you think the end of D2 is just them announcing, hey, we're starting development on Destiny 3?
Probably not.
Oh, so you think after D2 it's done?
Yeah. Bungie's probably gonna be fucking over.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers right now. I don't know what month the newest expansion came out. It seems like
Earlier this year.
something big happened in July that went from 38K in June to 108K peak in July. But after that, their peak has dropped by 20K each month, going 74, 54,
Yeah.
now 31. And their average players is 16,000 right now on Steam, which is a far cry from, you know, what it used to be for sure. 50s, 40s, 70s. Um,
Yeah, like it's bad. Like I really think it's fucking Jover for D2.
yeah, I mean, you can only take advantage of a player base is probably the best way to put it. You can only take advantage of a player base for so long before they fucking start to fight back, you know? Um, thank God Warframe's the thing, bro. At least you have that.
That is true. Warframe's a fucking better looter shooter anyways.
And I mean, who knows when fucking Nightframe or whatever the fuck it's called comes out, Soulframe.
Warframe.
Maybe that'll be a good alternative as well. I know you were I'll call you a beta tester, even though that's not really what it is. At least I don't think. Were you a beta tester technically?
Yeah.
Oh, should put that on the fucking LinkedIn, brother. Um, yeah, because I know you're a beta tester for that. You enjoyed your time in Soulframe, right?
Absolutely. I thought it was really nice.
Oh yeah. I know really next to nothing about it. And I don't think Soulframe is something we'll get we'll get into today. That can wait for another day. How are you are you feeling about your current catalog of games you're playing? I know you've been obsessed with WoW. What have you been on besides that?
I have been replaying through Red Dead 2 again.
Ooh, okay.
Had to start a new fucking playthrough because, as you know, I like trophies.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get a new save file going so I could get all the fucking Steam achievement for some reason because I'm just a fucking cuck like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, um I've been playing a lot of fucking emulators. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been
Mm.
replaying through Pokemon X and Y. Fantastic. I miss Gen 6 with a fucking passion, sadly.
You've helped all the goat.
Fucking the Bacon Bird, hell yeah.
Fucking bacon bird?
He looks like fucking bacon, bro. Have you never noticed that?
No.
Oh, bro, that boy looks like fucking bacon. Other than I've been trying to record some horror-ish for my channel, but that's really it, sadly.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're doing more for your channel than I've been doing. I've been procrastinating is what I've been doing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I need fucking Resident Evil Zero out right now.
Yeah.
I'm begging. I'm on my knees. I'm barking, bro.
You're barking?
Fucking foaming at the mouth. That's how feral I am for it, bro.
Hey man, you'll get it eventually. You'll get it eventually. Maybe I'll paywall it on like a Patreon or some shit. Who knows?
That's crazy.
um, but yeah, I mean, honestly, speaking of being obsessed, I've been playing the fuck out of what the fuck is this piece of shit called? Mad Games Tycoon 2. It's like a game dev simulator. I've been playing the fuck out of that. But I mean, really it's mainly because like I was saying, I've been more offline doing shit dolo style because of my PC, my internet stuff I've been working on. Um but Mr. Dave, how would you feel about getting into some Reddit stories, sir?
Reddit stories. Hell yeah.
All right. I'm thinking we can try to do three today, and maybe do at the end of it do a
Three.
little of who we think is the biggest piece of shit out of all of them. How'd you feel about
Hell
that?
yeah. Say less.
All right. Let me pick out three, and then I guess I'll just read you the titles, and we'll figure out where we want to start. Um, let's see. Um, this is from r/true off my chest from a year ago. I cheated on my fiance at my bachelorette party, and I don't know how to move forward. From r/am I the asshole? From 5 days ago. I was fresh on this. I saw it the day it was posted. Am I the asshole for telling my brother that the day he was born was the worst day of my life?
Damn.
And then I guess we'll just go true off my chest again from 6 days ago. My ex-wife predicted my future in painful details, and I can't sleep at night because of it. Which of these would you like to start off with?
The fucking second one, bro. That one sounds like some shit I would fucking tell my sister. God damn.
Uh, okay, that's kind of random. All right, context. I.F. was born in 1962, boomer alert, in a rural area before ultrasound machines were everywhere. And the nearest town was not that close to us, and babies were born at home and delivered by the same midwife. So, when I was
You know
7,
how many coochies that midwife has seen, bro? That's crazy.
more than us, bro.
No, facts.
Kind of jealous, low key. Is there a mid brother, bro? Can I just see a bunch of Johnsons?
A mid
Um,
husband.
I hold it while they're fucking inseminated. So when I was 7, my mother got pregnant with twins, and had no idea she was carrying two babies, and the midwife, who had just delivered the first baby and probably did not realize there was one more to come, had to be immediately driven by my father to another farm where she was needed. Which means that when my mother's contractions started again, I was then alone in a farm with her and the first newborn baby. And it was up to me to deliver my youngest brother with my mother instructing me. This was hands down the worst and scariest moment of my life because I feared both my mother and the baby wouldn't make it. Well, thankfully, it all worked out. Now, here's what happened. Last weekend, my husband and I were celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary, and we had a party, and people were making speeches and talking about us. But when the mic got to my brother, who of course has no firsthand memory of his own birth and only knows what he was told about it, he took the chance to tell this story as if it was a fun anecdote. In parentheses, and then my dad got home, and there were two babies instead of one. So funny. Anyway, thanks, sis, for helping me come into the world. And everybody thought it was fun and sweet. But to me, it was the opposite.
I'm coming into the world, all right.
Everybody thought it was fun and sweet, but to me, it was the opposite. It brought back some memories that are not all positive to me. My mood completely shifted after that, and I think my brother noticed at once because he came to talk to me afterwards and asked if he had said something wrong. And then I told him this is not a funny story to me, and that the day he was born was indeed the worst day of my life, and not something I'd like to think back in a happy moment celebrating my marriage. And he went quiet and then said, "Wow, I was trying to honor you, and that's what you thought of my speech." The thing is, I wasn't saying that him being born was a bad thing. I love my brother. It was just that the circumstances of his birth made the occasion traumatic for me, and that he should know better than talking about it as a fun fact if he had put himself in my shoes. But now I think I should have kept quiet and said nothing. Either it bothered me or not. That seems like something that you keep to yourself in that situation.
Yeah, you're kind of a for fucking being like, oh yeah, bro, this me birthing you was one of the worst fucking things possible, bro.
Well, no, she's saying this is her brother. So the mom birthing him was the worst thing that happened to her.
No, no, no. Like what I meant was, well, like birthing by like helping Shorty, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've like you were born in 1962. What's the math on that? 48, 25, like a fucking 117 years old. You've had so much fucking time to either get over this
Or like have a conversation with your fucking family, bro. You're in your 60s, bro.
yeah, or let's sit down and be like, "Hey, can I talk to you about when you were born?" And explain to them, and be like, like it was really rough for me. Like, have you ever had a conversation with someone where you're talking to them about something, but you're kind of talking about it because you're trying to cope with it? Like, have that moment where you talk to someone and you say, it was really rough for me, but you being here, is special to me, and in the end, that made it worth it. In my mind, if you didn't have that conversation, it kind of makes me think that you don't like your brother because of this. Because I think in my mind, if I was in this situation and I had to deliver one of my younger siblings and it like ruined my life or whatever, I think having them to me would make that experience worth it. And it would change my perspective on the experience as I got older and as I got over like all the childish nonsense and things, like as an adult looking back on it. And it doesn't seem like this person ever got over it, which I mean, obviously they still brought it up. And especially at the wedding, like the day of your wedding, you're going to bring this up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you could necessarily be mad at someone bringing something up that bothers you if they never knew it bothered you. Yeah, I don't know how much more I have to say about this other than they are definitely the asshole.
Yeah, like you're definitely the fucking like you should have just fucking kept it to your fucking self.
Yeah, I'm looking through some of the comments. Someone said you're the asshole for how you phrase that. I don't know how someone should take being told the day you were born was the worst day of my life. Had
Mm,
you said the day you were born was very traumatic for me, I was scared that you and mom wouldn't make it, that would have conveyed a whole different sentiment. Yeah, they worded it really poorly. Um, yeah. Safe to say, Reddit voted this person the asshole.
rare
Uh,
fucking Reddit W, bruh.
uh, yeah, this I think this one's pretty cut and dry. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was over as soon as that story was fucking finished, bro. Like you're definitely the fucking bitch on that.
Yeah. Let's switch to True Off My Chest from 6 days ago.
Hell yeah.
All right. My ex-wife predicted my future in painful details, and I can't sleep at night because of it. We are legally still married. We are both 45 and have been together for 20 years. She was the love of my life until I met my current girlfriend, and that's when I realized that I have been stagnating for years. My new girlfriend, 30, was happy and exciting. She was wild and drove me crazy. I finally remembered how it was to feel alive with her, and she understood me. Never complained and never nagged, always positive. When my ex wife found out, she laughed in my face and told me how disappointing I was. Leaving your wife for a 20 something, how original. I told her it wasn't her age. She laughed even harder. Let me guess, because she cares about her looks, because she is so positive and adventurous. Then she said that when reality hits, don't come running back. When she stops blowing you in the most wild places because she knows that she doesn't. Uh, I just had a fucking massive brain fart. We're gonna fucking cut that out.
Bro had a fucking whole aneurysm, bro.
I'm
It was
not gonna
crazy.
lie. I read when she stops blowing you in the most wild places, and I was like, oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
bro, that's exactly what the fuck I thought, bro. I was like, yo, this got mad sexual out of nowhere.
Let's try that again. When she stops blowing you in the most wild places because she knows that she doesn't have to now. I just can't read. Because she knows that she doesn't have to now. When she realizes that she wants more and asks for more. When your answer and actions aren't good enough for her. When she stays in bed scrolling her phone all weekend because now she has you, she doesn't need to pretend to be oh so adventurous anymore. Remember that you haven't traded up. I didn't believe her, and she laughed at that too. She said, remember how our story started? The love and respect we had, and look how it ended. How do you think this one that started by hurting the people closest to you will end? This was 9 months ago. Now, I haven't spoken with my girlfriend for 2 days. She moved in with me 3 months ago. Wait, you fucking live together and you haven't spoken to her in 2 days? I have never been this miserable. The fights and nagging, the scrolling on her phone day and night, zero effort or energy for any adventure, the demands, the small fights about small things. I know that moving in together can be an emotional and unstable feeling, but I feel I have no feelings for this woman. I have nothing to say to her.
Damn.
I don't even like her. I just keep thinking of my wife and how she knew all this. I pretend that everything is great when I am with people. I act like I am so in love, but I am dying inside. She predicted everything, and I miss and love her and think about her every single day. And because I am not a good person, I told my girlfriend this. I don't know why I felt the need to tell my girlfriend this. Maybe because she called my ex old and bitter. I told her that I will never love her like I do my ex. That took her down on earth real quick. I am sick of myself.
It sounds like bro's fucking 14 years old, bro. Holy shit.
Literally, he's 45 years old, going through what I would figure most people went through in high school.
Yeah, why are you acting like you're in fucking middle school all of a sudden, bro?
Oh my god. I mean, I want to say I feel for the guy just because he's 45. This is obviously like some midlife crisis shit. Like he's like thinking what is my life? I'm stuck here with this person, but like I'm 23 now. I feel like an unk, a certified unk. But
I
I'm
mean,
half
I am
this.
an unk, bro. I know how you feel.
Yeah, you are 48 years old. I'm half this dude's age, and I feel like I'm more emotionally mature than this guy. Just in that, like, I understand and honestly look forward to having that relationship and getting to that age where you are just comfortable with someone and you're comfortable with each other's company. Nothing has to be overly exciting. Nothing has to be like, no one has to do anything crazy to know that the person next to them loves them and cares about them and wants to be with them, you know? To me, that like beginning part of a relationship where you're always doing the most to impress and like all that, like that gets so tired to me. And it feels so forced where it's like this stage of, you know, trying to convince that you feel a way. Um, this guy, this guy has some internal issues that he's got to sort out, especially the fact that he's like, oh yeah, I don't even like her, and I went and told my girlfriend this. Like, I think he could have kept this a little close to the chest. Like, went to see like a counselor or something, maybe instead of dumping this all on
Get
his
some
current
fucking
girlfriend.
mood stabilizers or something going on.
Yeah, yeah, get try to get a diagnosis, figure some shit out, talk to a therapist, um, before blowing this up. I'm noticing a theme with these two stories of people who are saying things that they don't need to say and saying them in really bad and harsh ways. I think
Right.
both this person and the last person could have thought about what they wanted to say before they said it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Have you ever told someone you were with that you will never love them as much as you love your ex?
No. No. Never.
Yeah, I can't.
That's
I'm
kind of outlandish.
yeah,
That's
I'm no
ridiculous.
I'm no relationship guru, but I don't think that is the recipe for success. There is um saying
Bro
things as
clearly didn't
harshly as
fucking
that.
jerk off enough in his fucking relationship, bro. He hit fucking post nut clarity a little bit too late.
Yeah, he could have rubbed one out when he was still with his wife, and then be like, "Ah, you know what? It's not that bad," you know.
I mean, bro could have been like, oh, like might as well just fucking bust one out real quick, and then fucking realize that like his wife was right and should have fucking broke shit off with Shorty, bro. Like you're 40 acting like you're in fucking middle school, bro. Like get your life together.
um Crinkle cut cheddar says your ex isn't a psychic, you're just a cliche. Anyone who knew the details of your situation could have told you that could have told you exactly what your future held, and you would have seen it too if you hadn't been so dick blind. I started reading OP's post and was thinking, just you wait another 15 years, then kept going and realized that OP had speed run the relationship. I wonder if at some point they think, am I the problem here? Nah. I have a friend who is on his third divorce. The only lesson I think he's learned is that he can't get divorced if he doesn't get married in the first place. He's still going to be a wrecking ball through people's lives just without the headache of all that paperwork.
I'll
Um,
never understand how people go through fucking 3 marriages, bro. I couldn't even imagine myself going through 1, bro.
yeah, I think about all the time too. I'm like, if I get divorced, I might just call it a career.
I like if I ever get divorced, bro, I'm probably gonna fucking kill myself.
Well, you say that about everything.
Yeah, but like I'm serious this time, bro. Like if I ever like get into a fucking marriage and she's like, you know what, I fucking loved your brother more than you, I'm fucking ending it all.
you know, It's interesting you say that. That actually makes a lot more sense. Because I was just thinking about it as in like who knows how it ends? Like, what if it ended like amicably and you get divorced and you're both moving on? But like, what if your wife just comes to you one day and is like, I haven't loved you for the past 6 years, and I've been getting dirty dicked by your brother in the back alley of Walmart for $14.50 every night. I don't know if I could handle that. That is that is an interesting example you have brought up. Yeah, this guy's fucking. This guy's a piece of work. He deleted his account, so I think he hopefully got the answers he was looking for and then left. But are you ready for our final story, sir?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. After the fucking last two, we gotta have it.
Oh, oh, this is a dissertation. Uh, okay. Strap in. I cheated on my fiance at my bachelorette party, and I don't know how to move forward.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I am writing this using a throwaway account because I don't want it linked to my regular account. I don't even know why I'm writing this here. Everyone is going to say it's rage bait and I'll get banned. I just did the worst thing that I could possibly do, and I just want to confess to everyone, but I can't. I know for a fact that the most important relationship of my entire life will be ruined. My fiance, Alex, fake name, male 32, and I, female 28, have been together for 4 years, and we're supposed to get married on the 28th of December. We had our bachelorette parties last weekend because everyone was in town for the holiday. That's why we're having the wedding on the 28th. Everyone will be here anyway for the holiday, so coming to the wedding won't be a big thing. Alex is everything I want in a man. He's kind, he's funny and charming. He's tall and handsome. He's helpful.
Sorry to
He's a
sorry
leader.
to sorry to cut you off, but I don't think Alex is everything you want in a man whenever you're getting fucking piped down at your fucking bachelorette party, Cody. I'm sorry.
Well, this is the thing. Maybe dick blind works for both genders. Maybe she had her eye on the prize.
She had her eye on something, but it wasn't the prize.
He's successful at his work with a great future. He's really thoughtful. One time we were shopping and I looked at this butterfly decoration just in passing, and later on, I got it for my birthday. He remembered that I liked it and went back and bought it for me and surprised me with it. Prepare for the biggest cap of life. Our sex life is very satisfying to me, and I think to him as well.
Can't be. It can't be.
He is not perfect, of course, and we have our disagreements like any other couple, but we're great together. I feel safe in love with him.
In other words, whenever she says it's not perfect, he's a fucking micro.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I mean, we're talking about
if Shorty's out here being like, "Oh yeah, bro, like it ain't working, bro," he's got a small dick.
But I mean, it's Alex we're talking about. He's tall, handsome, helpful, and a leader. She says, a leader.
Nope. She did whip. That's what she doing, bro. Fucking not. She can't be pussy whipped, but she definitely did whip though.
Continuing. When we first got together, the subject of our partners came up. I didn't have a lot of past partners, as all of my relationships were long-term. I had 3 boyfriends before Alex. The previous one was Jake, fake name. Jake was gorgeous. He had a very magnetic personality and always dominated whatever room he walked into.
She was out here fucking on Jake Gyllenhaal, bro.
Hey, bro, I'd fuck on Jake Gyllenhaal too. But
Hey, me too.
Notice the language difference here. Alex is tall and handsome, helpful, and a leader. Jake is gorgeous, magnetic, and dominance.
Mm-hmm. She hate that dude.
Oh my god. I felt so, this is obviously talking about Jake. I felt so lucky when he chose me to be his girlfriend. We had a very intense physical connection that I sort of lost myself in.
She was
In
making
every other way, Jake was terrible. He cheated on me. He stood me up on multiple occasions. He forgot important events like my birthday and my best friend's engagement party. I finally broke up with him. He didn't seem to care about it though, which hurt. He ghosted me when I said enough. The reason I mentioned Jake is because I told Alex about Jake. At first, he didn't connect the dots, but when I described Jake, he asked me if it was Jake blank. I said, how do you know? And he told me that Jake had stolen his girlfriend from high school when they were all freshmen in college. And it really hurt Alex as he thought he would marry this girl. Jake later dumped her and she tried to get back with Alex, but Alex rejected her, telling me that she was disgusting. Alex was quiet around me for a few days after that, but he came around, thankfully. I'm not going to read the rest of this just yet. If she turns around and gets dicked down by Jake at her bachelorette party, bro.
If she gets fucking dirty dicked by Jake, bro, I'd fucking blow my shit off, bro. Like if I was fucking Steven or whatever the fuck bro's name was, because I wasn't really paying attention to the names. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in about bro's fucking micro dick.
Mm-hmm.
If I was him, bro, I'd fucking end it all right there on fucking stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay out my. Let's make some predictions. I'm gonna lay out my prediction, and then I'll let you make yours out here. I need to frame the background, my thesis for my prediction here. So just the difference in the language, like I said, funny, charming, tall, handsome, a leader. Their sex life is satisfying. The difference between that and gorgeous, magnetic, dominant, intense physical connection that she lost herself in. Reading that after reading the first part where she's describing Alex, the very satisfying for their sex life, it almost feels like she's like needing to say that. Like, oh no, it's very satisfying. But then when you describe Jake, it's like, well, in the back of her mind, is she missing this the entire time? Which also, sidebar, the fact that you got cheated on and then you turned around and cheated on this guy. I mean, fucking, you're no better than Jake. You know, at least Jake is out here being gorgeous, bro. Jake is probably Patrick Dempsey, bro. Just an absolute fucking stud. But the fact that it comes back around to Alex knowing Jake and Jake had stolen his girl, my prediction is that Jake is going to steal this girl from him too. And it's going to absolutely ruin Alex, and he's going to find a bridge in Minecraft. That's my prediction.
My prediction is she definitely still cheated on him with Jake, but she had a threesome with some other dude.
So you think she was getting you think she got on the fucking the train?
Yeah. That's my prediction.
Okay.
You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about type shit.
You know what? You know what's crazy? This is probably literally the guy she told him not to worry about, dude. This is literally that, dude. Oh my god. All right, let's pick back up. During my bachelorette party last weekend, one of my bridesmaids, Claire, invited a bunch of our old friend group to the Airbnb. Oh my god! She invited a lot of the friend group to the Airbnb we were renting as a surprise. I thought they had all moved away, but they showed up, and you guessed it, Jake was there too. I was pretty drunk, but I can't say I didn't know what I was doing. Jake was still there, really good looking, and he talked only to me that night. He only flirted with me and no one else. He was charming, and my inhibitions were down. And eventually, we went to a bedroom, and we had sex. The next morning, I was mortified. I told Jake that it meant nothing and he needed to leave and not get in contact with me again. Jake told me that he changed and he was a serious person and serious about me. I told him to go and please just shut up and leave. He seemed sad, but he left. I made sure to make him swear to forget about it all, and he did swear. I told Claire to keep quiet about it and not to tell anyone about Jake. She was the only one who really knew about our past relationship, as she was a part of the friend group. She agreed and said it was no big deal, one last fling before the marriage. I think she was the only one who saw us go back in the bedroom, but I can't be sure. All I know is that Jake and I were the least drunk people there, and we were pretty drunk. Meanwhile, it's been eating at me all the time. I can't sleep or eat. I'm afraid my wedding dress will be too big for me because I have this fear in the pit of my stomach, and I throw up when I think about Jake and what I did, which is all the time. I think about it all the time. I have to confess to someone, so I think a bunch of internet strangers is the easiest way to do it. I know I'm terrible, and I know I effed this up. I can't lose Alex. Why didn't I think of him when I was there last Saturday? Why didn't I consider Alex? I'm such a fucking idiot. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, and Jake is the worst. Alex has started to notice my changed attitude. I lied to him, again, and told him that I think I'm coming down with the flu, and he should stay away from me for a few days. Meanwhile, I'm crying my eyes out in bed, and Alex is being his usual great self and bringing me homemade chicken noodle soup his mom made. I can't tell him, but I can't stand this. Does does it go away over time? Feel free to demean me. I deserve it. It's not fake or rage bait. I honestly wish it was. I wish this was just a nightmare. Fuck my life.
You know what? I said it once. I said it before. Shorty should end it all.
Well, I would just like to, it's not just me that was right. We were both right. Our predictions, 100%. I mean, bro, I like the relationship experience I have and I know of from my group is high school, and I'm like, bro, I feel like I've seen this play out a million different times. This exact situation. So when I read the first half, I was like, oh, dude, there's only one way this works. But I will say, if this chick doesn't tell Alex and doesn't accept that she fucked this up and allows Alex to find someone that sees him as intense and dominant, then she is just the fucking worst person ever.
Yeah,
just
she's
a bitch, dude.
Like if you think so highly of your partner, even if you are drunk, bro, you wouldn't fucking cheat.
Yeah.
Like you're just out here being a fucking whore just to be a whore, bro.
And before we continue talking about it, and I forget, I wanted to come back to this. Claire, her friend, is a fucking bitch. This is the kind of friend that I think every guy worries about in their girlfriend's friend group, that will allow them to do fucked up shit and be cool with it. Claire is not a good friend. She needs to tell Alex, and she needs to get rid of Claire as a friend, because a friend wouldn't let you lie to your partner about this. A friend would make you take accountability for this. For a situation as big as this, maybe you could make the argument that if this was just a relationship, you're like 3 months into it, your friend could just say, whatever, this is just nothing.
Yeah, but since they're already getting fucking married, bro, it's just it makes it so fucking worse.
This is insane.
Like if you were like together for like 8 days, like or fucking 8 months, 6 months, whatever the fuck that last one was fucking going on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I could understand like you fucking like cheating on a bitch.
But 4 years?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy if you ask me.
Yeah. I, I just honestly, there's a part of me that can't believe I was right just by noticing the language that she was using. Because in my mind, I'm like, whenever there's like these, I cheated on my fiance at my bachelorette party, or like like you're engaged and you cheat. It's because you feel like you're missing that thing. You think about that person where you're like, oh, I wish I could get that back. I wish I could get the fucking the BGC again. You know what I'm saying? Go back to Kermie and the fucking schlong
Honestly,
of death.
with how fucking everything was going, bro, I'm surprised she didn't get fucked in a three-way, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, I don't want to go on a fucking on a spell about this, but this is another reason why in the past I've told you, bro, I can't be with someone that's a fucking drunk, dude. If you got a fucking alcohol problem, if your thing is going out and getting drunk, dude, stay away from me, dog. I am not dealing with that bullshit, because this is the kind of shit that happens to people that are like, oh yeah, like we had such a crazy time, we got out and we got fucked up. Like, I don't mind someone, drinking, but dog, to this extent, we're like, oh my god. And she's around a bunch of enablers too, bro. Oh my god.
Mm.
I fucking hate this bitch, dude. I fucking justice. We need justice for my man Alex, bro. We need to get Alex on the fucking podcast, dude. Oh my
Hey,
god.
bro, you said that was like 5 days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like if she doesn't fucking tell him in the next couple of days, bro, she should just fucking break it off,
Oh no,
bro. It's
this one
not getting better.
this one's from a year ago. The other ones were recent. This is
Oh,
from a year ago.
I thought you said that one was from like 5 days ago.
Oh my bad, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I'll read through some of the comments here. You should tell Alex so he can find someone worthy of his love and respect and not waste his life on you. You don't love him. Uh, oh my god. Do lie to yourself or us about this. You don't. Claire is also a shit person, but you two sound like two peas in a pod. Um, you don't deserve him. I'd say if you love him, you would tell him, but you clearly don't love him. Since no sane person would do what you did, let him live his best life, and that best life shouldn't include you. ETA, no fucking way did Jake change. Yeah, yeah. Jake's like, oh, I'm different now, babe. I'm different. I've changed. Like,
This is
I'm
what
only here for
every
you.
man says whenever he's trying to fuck, bro.
Yeah. Also, it's what every man says when they fuck around on a bunch of bitches, find the bitch that finally that they're finally in love with, and then that bitch fucks around on them, and they go back
Mhm.
to the girl that they fucking did wrong. Like, no, I'm different now. I didn't know what I had until I lost it. Um. Yeah. This person said, "Babe, I've totally changed, babe, babe."
Hey, I told you I
Yeah.
changed.
Shout out to that piece of shit bridesmaid for inviting Jake knowing their past.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. The only right course of action is to be honest with Alex.
Bro, nothing has been fucking happy tonight, bro. What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can conclude this segment. I don't know about you. Um, I think what the fuck was this person's name? I don't even think they said. Um, Alex's fiance, I think, is the worst person tonight. I think they're the
Oh
worst
yeah,
person of the three stories.
definitely.
Um, my God. Um, honestly, I thought the first person was kind of a piece of shit. They look like a saint after these last couple of stories. They look like someone I could go and get a drink with, like someone I could get along with. I could share a hobby with. Um, God damn, because we had someone that ultimately like isn't good with words, and then we had a fucking midlife crisis man child. But then we added this person, dude. Which, I mean, I want to say I guess you're 28, but like, what the fuck, dude? I feel like even at 28, like, get your fucking shit together, dude.
Mm.
Because this is like, they would have gotten this relationship when they were our age. And
Your age.
oh, it's my bad. I forgot you're fucking 48. My bad. They got this relationship when they were my age. I don't know how. I mean, yeah, this shit blows my mind. This shit blows my.
That shit's fucking crazy.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean,
Fucking white people, am I right?
bro, it might be hard to top that last story, dude. It might take us a couple weeks to find some fucking heat to yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna be hard to beat that one.
Because everybody here is just fucking stupid, bro.
Well, what's the craziest shit? Like, it doesn't even have to be like super serious. What's like the craziest shit you've experienced or seen it happen in people's relationships?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say some from mine. Mine was whenever my ex bit decided to break up with me and then go and then start to date my at the time best friend.
Mm.
Broke up with him and went to my
Mm.
other best friend.
Oh shit! That was not the churn I was expecting. What the fuck?
Cheated on both of them.
Oh my god!
And was fucking trying to get all up in my fucking life again, bro.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It was a crazy time whenever I was 17, bro.
Dog. Bruh, something must have been in the water in fucking 1978, bruh. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
oh yeah.
Oh my god. I don't think I could top that.
And
I don't think I can top that.
then after she broke up with the first one, we technically we got back together for like fucking 3 days.
Mm.
And she was out here like, "Oh yeah, bro, he would just like finger me so good." And I'm just over here like, "I physically do not give a shit, shorty."
Also, why the fuck are you telling me this?
That's what I
Like,
thought, bro.
because I can
still
imagine
think
it's
about
like you two like fucking like chilling. She's you know she's like fucking she's like going down. All right, she's twisting it. She's fucking she's slopping it up. And then she's taking
never
breaks in between it, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he used to do this," and
But yeah, bro, like she broke up with me and got with like 2 of my best friends. So I had to fucking break it off with both of them because they fucking pissed me off.
oh, bro, like, there's been points
And
in
what
time.
and one of them now is transgender. One of them now has turned into a bitch.
They took your bitch and then became one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. But talking about your proclivities and your other relationship, that's so weird to me. Like I couldn't imagine being with a girl and like we're chilling in bed, like watching a movie, and then I just randomly look at her and go like, and I start demonstrating it. And I'm like, oh yeah, bro. The last girl was a freak, bro. She used to top my shit like this. She used to do this, and I put my hand right here, and I do this, and like, so weird. That's
Like
so
like the
weird.
like the thing is, bro, like they think it's okay, but like whenever you're like, "Oh yeah, bro, like my ex bit, bro, like she used to do this, this, and this," she would get like they all get mad
Mhm.
and they're like, "You don't fucking talk about that. You don't talk about your past relationships." And I'm over here like,
Oh, my bad. I thought it was okay after you just told me that fucking Jacob was knuckle deep in your shit. Like, my bad. My fucking bad, shorty. Um, yeah, I have never had anything crazy like that happen. I think as far as like as it pertains to these stories and making predictions, I've like had stuff going on in relationships where like I've literally explained to the person, I was like, dog, this is what's going to happen if like this like continues. And they'd be like, no, no, it's not gonna happen like that, I swear. And then like 2 months later it fucking happens like that.
mm,
Like I had like there's a shorty whose best friend was fucking going all kinds of different ways, bro. I don't even know for real. Um, I could tell her best friend was kind of crushing on her, bro. But in my mind, I was low key like,
is she
hold
afraid?
up. I was like, hold up. This might be can we, type shit. So at first I was like, let me see how this shit play out, right? But then, some time passed, some things start coming to fruition. I start to be like, oh shit, this is getting kind of oh oh shit. And then I was like, yo, girl, are you? Because she wasn't seeing it. She wasn't seeing it because she didn't have the vision like me. And I was like, yo, girl, do you not see this shorty over here is like drowning in her own fucking pussy juice whenever you fucking walk in the room, bro? Do you not see the fucking snail trail coming from this shorty whenever you fucking come to the crib, bro? And she was like, no, no, she doesn't. It's not like that. It's like, I promise. And then it got to I think it even got to a point where she's like, oh, well, there was this thing back in the day, but I was like, wait, what? I was like, hold up, we're not going to move past that. And then like a month goes by, fucking, oh my God, dude, this shit. Oh, bro, let me tell you. Every person I've been with, you've broken up and gotten back together so many times. I'm probably mixing a bunch of shit together, but I swear it went down like this. I promise. Um, Shorty like breaks it off with me, right? And then it's like posting on her fucking Insta story, like her like cuddled up with like one of her girl BFs, right? And the fucking
Mhm.
song on the Insta story is uh fucking that Taylor Swift song, We Will Never Ever Ever.
Oh
And
hell
bro, middle school me, bro, was fucking losing it, bro. That shit fucking tore me apart. Honestly, now whenever I hear that song, it kind of makes me laugh because I remembered how fucked up I was over it. And
Bro
now,
is out here stressing, bro.
bro, I
God
was
damn.
stressing, dude. And then it comes back around to like, oh yeah, okay, so sidebar. This is like, so we're from the breakup 6 months later. She blocked me and everything, right? Or so
Mm.
I thought. I get back in touch with Shorty somehow by the grace of God. And by the grace of God, I mean, this is middle school. The next school year started. We saw each other. And then she unblocked me. Shorty comes around and is like, yo, I never blocked your number. I was just waiting for you to call me for real. And I was like, are you fucking retarded? What if I check Instagram, if I check Facebook, if I check Snapchat, and all three are coming up L's? Fuck the number, bro. I'm moving the
Oh yeah.
fuck on, dog. I ain't finna put together the fucking Pythagorean theorem, bro. I'm not finna solve the Da Vinci Code to try to get a hold of a bitch, right? And then we start talking, and I'm like, low key, like I was thinking, and she was like, no, and I was like, okay. But then she told me, she told me she was like, you were telling me that this one friend had a crush on me, and after we broke up, they admitted to me that they liked me and had a crush on me. And I was like, try to fucking tell you, shorty. I literally don't know how you didn't see it. And then I think they had like a little thing for a little while, and then they just got back to their regular shit. Um, that's probably the fucking wildest like back and forth over a period of time. So like somewhat similar to like this fucking Jake situation, I guess. But like, not
Bro,
Jake.
what
Oh yeah,
what
Jake,
was
because fucking Jake and Alex.
what the fuck were we going on? in fucking middle school, bro. Like why were we such fucking emotional ass teenagers, bro? Why couldn't we already been fucking men, bro?
Dog, so emotional, but we swear we got life figured out, dog. We swear, nah, I'm grown, dog. I'm grown. I got this whole life thing figured out. And then meanwhile, I'm fucking crying in my closet listening to Taylor Swift because this bitch broke my heart, dude. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I
Crying in the fucking closet, jerking off afterwards.
I feel like growing up, you see all these things in movies where it's like people, if oh man, if I could go back and then let myself know it's gonna be okay, dog. If I could go back and tell myself something, I'd go back to me in tears, looking at the Instagram story and be like, dog, you acting like a bitch for real
Fucking
right now. Fucking grow some fucking balls.
chilling in the fucking closet, fucking smacking your fucking self, being like, toughen up, puss boy.
Literally, bro. Fucking whoop my ass. Take a fucking chocolate and just fucking beat my shit, bro. Wait, pause. Um, yeah. Bro, I I do think about that sometimes when I'm like, I feel like, I mean, you're fucking like almost 50. You probably have these thoughts all the time where you're like, I like every now and then I wish I could go back and relive like the good old days. Low key, when I think about like how I was, how like emotionally like
Unstable you were.
underdeveloped, I think it's probably a good word. Emotionally underdeveloped I was back then. I'm like, dog, I don't, dude. Right now it's good, dog. I don't want to fucking go back, low key. Because I think back on my like relationships in school, dog. When I was in middle school, I was such a prick, dude. I was like fucking
Oh,
super. I was super proper. I was like, I could never swear. Swearing is for people who are uneducated and not intelligent. I was literally one of those kids, bro. And then I reached a
and
point
then
in like seventh. No, I reached. It was eighth grade, and I literally thought to myself, I was like, "Dog, I haven't had fun this and like at all in middle school. I've literally just been like reading and doing shit. I'm like, I need to like get a grip and stop acting like this so I can actually fucking enjoy life." And bro, ever since then, I've been so much happier, bro.
ever since you met me, bro.
On God, bro. Everyone needs a fucking homo best friend, you know?
A fucking best friend that fuck with femboys on Reddit type shit.
On God, bro. Bro, plot twist, you've been a femboy the entire time, you just haven't told me. You are the femboy on Reddit.
I'm
Um,
not gonna lie, bro. I feel like I could never fucking pass as a femboy, bro. I'm too fat. I'm too fucking fat. I'm too morbidly obese, bro.
bro,
I can't be a twink, bro.
bro, what would the fuck? Oh my God. Dog, a torta femboy that wants to be a twink so bad. They got those tight ass skinny jeans on, so they just look like fucking. They look like
Bro,
those dogs, those fucking pugs
I'm
standing
not
up.
gonna fucking lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. There's so many people like I've seen like on fucking Reddit that's been like an fucking obese femboy being like, who wants to fuck me? I'm over here like nobody, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody wants you.
Oh my God, dude. You know what that reminds me of? Goddamn Seffi Seth, bro.
I mean,
Oh
he's
my
kind of
God.
fucking ripped. I like I've seen like obese people fucking talking about like who want me, who trying to like fucking bend me over they fucking bed type shit.
If your name starts with J, I surrender.
I submit.
Fucking Seffi Seth, dude. Oh my God. Yeah. There's oh my God. I'm just scrolling through Reddit. This dude's name is Anakin's Charred Dick. What the fuck? They said, seems like you really want Jake considering you typed his name instead of Alex's when you said Jake is everything I want in a man. Wait, did that happen? No way. No
I mean,
way.
probably. No way.
Oh, I okay. No. I think this person is dyslexic unless they edited it, but Yeah. Bro, school in general was just a fucking trip, dude. I'm the amount of like drama I would see going on in the hallway, because even like relationship shit. I remember, dog, the day has just started. I'm like barely woken up, dog. I'm going from fucking homeroom to second period, walking through the hallway, and this dude that used to be fucking trapping candy in my fucking sixth hour is chasing down
Who
this.
wasn't fucking trapping candy in fucking high school though, bro? Like everybody like I fucking knew, like there had to have at least been like one fucking random dude in my fucking like every single one of my
Mm.
classes just out here trapping fucking snacks.
And bro, when you grew up, them motherfuckers became the plug, bro, because they knew how to hustle, dog. But this dude, like I said, used to trap candy in my sixth hour, is running through the hallway chasing down his shorty. Which at the time I was like, wait, because I low key saw him like around this girl more than that, like the chick he's talking to right now. And then this gave me context. Also, by the way, the girl he was walking after, bro, fuck, had a dump truck, dude. I'm talking, oh my god, you wouldn't
Had
believe,
an absolute fucking dumpy on her.
bro. But he's chasing this chick down, and he's screaming in the hallway, bro, I did not sleep with her. I did not sleep with her. And I realize they're having a fucking relationship argument in the hallway because she thinks she cheated on her with this fucking short ass ghetto white bitch that had like, you know, like how black girls have like the hair like swirls on their shit, like they got the edges or whatever.
Yeah,
This
they give
white
you like
shorty was
that
doing the
blue
same shit,
shit.
wanted to be black so bad, dude. Wanted to be black so fucking bad. But because I would see him like staying around this white shorty, and in the back of my mind, I was like, "Ain't you with like old girl?"
I'm gonna text you a name. I want to know if this is the if this was fucking Shorty's name.
What you sending me on?
What's up?
No.
No, because in my sophomore year, there was a bitch that fucking used to do that all the time, and it pissed me the fuck off, bro. She wanted to be so fucking ghetto for no reason.
Oh, I thought you meant the shorty he was with. I don't know the girl's name.
Oh,
But I think I know the fucking Brittany or whatever the fuck that you're talking about. I think I know that person because someone I know used to fuck on that person. But that's not the other girl I'm talking about. I mean, it could be her name. She was fucking white. You know, that name is white as shit. So who knows? But like the shit I would see unfolding in the hallway, like, which I mean, fucking.
I mean that's also because we went to fucking school in the ghetto too, bro.
Well, yeah, but I mean, fucking every school in our city is a school in the ghetto, bro. Some motherfuckers is just in denial about it. We actually accepted it, bro. But I, you know, I fucking, dude. You know what I hate about myself? If we're talking about relationships, what I hate about myself is, and I only realized it like this last like 6 months. I, what's the word for it? I mirror people that I'm with, and I don't realize until it's too late. I become the person that I'm dating instead of just like being me, you know. You know, just being, black dude, grew up in the ghetto type shit, you know, being true to myself. Um, no, I'm not black. Um, but
You
I
Spanish
just,
shit though.
um, I just start becoming them in just the worst ways, dude. And like, I scroll through old conversations, not because I fucking miss these people, bro. Get a grip. Um, totally not. Um, but I'll read like the way I typed messages and the emojis I used, and I'm like, oh my god,
Felt, felt.
I don't want to be, I don't want, steal your catchphrase, bro. But I was like such a bro, like I need to fucking get a fucking grip with myself and
Cause
just
I'm
stop
not
doing
gonna
that
lie,
shit.
bro. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Whenever I got back talking to fucking horse girl, right?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, the fucking text I seen, bro. I wanted to fucking end it all right there.
dude.
Like it was embarrassing.
Mm-hmm. Some like, oh my god, dude. As confident as I could ever feel, as proud of myself as I could ever feel, it will all be taken away by me scrolling through those conversations.
Hmm.
Oh my god. And like, you think about it, you look back and you're like, well, no wonder these relationships didn't work because they wanted to date fucking 6'5" stud captain of the football team, you know, huge dong, right? And then I became a fucking chick, bro. I became a bitch, bro. I started fucking texting like my bitch was texting, bro. She don't want to date herself, bro. She want the fucking the fuck, you know what I'm saying? She want a man. And I became
She
a
wanted a young
fucking,
me.
yeah, I became a motherfucking woman, dog, and that shit fucking depressing. But you know, you gotta admit these things to yourself to grow. You know.
That is facts. That is facts.
Yeah. And now I don't even fuck with shorties anymore, bro. I fuck with dudes now. I
You fuck
just
with dudes.
exactly. Nah, I just I can't be fucked to deal with that shit, bro. After my last couple, dog, I'm damn near I might be retired, bro. I might be retired.
I'm
Put my
not
name
gonna
up in the
lie,
rafters,
bro.
dog.
After fucking long distance shorty and then fucking um
Old girl down the
ex bitch
block type shit.
fucking yeah, that fucking hits me up that being like, yo, can I borrow fucking like 50 cents?
Can I get 38 cents?
I'm telling you, bro. I think I'm just I'm like I don't even want to be in a relationship, but I think I'm just finna fuck on femboys, bro. Like I swear to God, I think I just need to fuck on pussy for the rest of my life.
Hey, bro, I can't blame you, dog. There be some days where I'm thinking about my old relationships and I'm like, maybe Dave got this shit figured out, bro. Man, like maybe I just gotta tap in with homie for real and have him show me the ways, cause dog, I see honestly, no bullshit. I see bitches like this fucking over a dude's named Alex, and I'm like, what's the fucking point, dude? I could
Hmm.
be like Alex, so happy with my relationship, looking after my girl, not even worried, bro. Not even stressing, shorty holding me down for real. And then little do I know, Jake is fucking dick root deep in shorty, bro, tearing her shit up. And what? I'm gonna throw away 4 years of my life on this bitch that gonna fuck around on me, bro? Like fuck that.
That's what I'm
Cause
saying,
that's the
bro.
kind of shit where I'm like, dog, why am I gonna put
I
in all
couldn't
this
be fucking
effort?
bothered.
Yeah.
Cause that's what the fuck I was going on with fucking long distance shorty with, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like 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 cause I told you like fucking like 4 years ago, I was like, yo, like I feel like I'm the only one putting shit into this fucking relationship, and you were like, yo, break it off. I'm like, you right though.
And then a week later, you'd be like, oh yeah, me and her was fucking, like she was sending me pics and shit. And I was like, I thought you said he was gonna.
Any fucking time I tried, bro, it was fucking gaslight after fucking gaslight after gaslight. She was like, "So what? You just gonna throw away like this past like few years together?" I'm like, I mean, yeah, I wanted to do that with fucking April O'Neil back in the fucking day, bro. What the fuck? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I
Dog.
even texted you that I wanted to fucking break it off because I was fucking cheating on you with fucking April O'Neil, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking you saying gaslighting reminded me about the one time I was stupid enough. I was so stupid that I was so dumb. I was such a moron that I diffused an argument by accident, by pure stupidity. I was in the middle of probably one of the biggest arguments I've ever had in a relationship, and I calmed her down by just being dumb, dude. She said gaslighting, and I read it and I was like, huh? And she kept saying gaslighting, gaslighting. And I was finally like, what the fuck is gaslighting, dude? Because I'm ancient, bro. I'm unk status. I was around before gaslighting was a thing, bitch. I was finally like, what the fuck is gaslighting? And she was like, huh? And I was like, I don't know what that fucking means, dude. Like, what are you saying? You're saying I'm doing this. I don't understand. And then she calmed down and she's like, oh, gaslighting is like this. And I was literally like, oh. And then me being an idiot, that's not even what the fuck I'm doing. And then the argument started again, bro. Fucking But yeah, fucking long distance shorty definitely. I'd say the most depressed you've been that I've noticed was definitely when that shorty was fucking everything up. But we're past
The
that
uh
shit
the
now.
the fucking homeless John or fucking long distance bit.
Long distance shorty.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I was also mad depressed whenever fucking homeless bit nowadays was fucking ruining my fucking life back in the day too, bro.
Yeah.
I know you remember that shit, bro. That shit used to be rough.
Hell yeah, bro. Dog. Damn near. I be having moments where like
And now I'm out here getting fucking tasteful shower pics like every few months because she won the D, and I'm over here like, I can give it to you. You just gotta fucking pull up.
bro said tasteful. That's what we like to hear. Wait, homeless people? Wait, she never mind. Um
She's homeless now because she got fucking kicked out of her crib.
type shit. Okay. Um
She had to get rid of her fucking 2 dogs, right?
oh damn, that actually sucks. Fuck.
She should have paid her bill. The fuck?
True. True. Maybe she shouldn't have
Should have
been a
paid her
broke
fucking
bitch.
rent.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, we're telling these stories, and I think this just goes to like prove what I was saying before. Like the good old days ain't really the good old days, you know. I think the more
Oh
you
yeah.
think about it, if you sit down and actually analyze, bro, that shit, dog. Because I be having moments too where I'm like, damn. Because I be thinking that I need to like handle my relationships like women do, bro, and like constantly be like reassuring people that like they're my friend and oh my god and you're the best. But like deep down, like I think like once in like every couple of years you have a moment where like, you know what, like bro, like I appreciate you type shit, you know? And I think that's enough. I don't think that, you know,
Mm.
every single day of your life you're sitting here like, damn, like does he like really like want to be my friend? Does he really appreciate me? I know you're just sitting there like, bro, fucking this bitch ain't got no ass, dog. Like what the fuck? Scrolling through Twitter. But every now and then I have moments where I'm like, dog, like what would have happened to me during COVID if I didn't have my mans, bro, holding me down, playing fucking Fortnite with me, prime Fortnite with me, bro,
if
Cuisine
your fucking
Royale, fucking Apex Legends, bro.
if your fucking ex-bit wasn't out here thinking we're in a fucking relationship together.
Oh, shorty gonna come to me and be like, oh, it feels like you're dating him and not me, bitch. Bitch made me so mad so many times, bro. I was like, damn near, I'd rather fuck him than fuck you, bitch. What you talking about, bro? I don't want your dirty ass,
Yo.
bro.
And that's
Shit.
when she got cheated on.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. That's a topic for a different podcast, my boy. That's a topic for a different podcast, my
I mean, it happened.
man. Shit. Hey, my hands are up. All right, my hands are up.
I plead the fifth, type shit.
I plead the fifth on that. Um, but yeah, fucking COVID was a fucking crazy time. I feel like it. Man,
I'm not gonna lie. People say like they hated COVID, but I can't say that I did because like we were just out here fucking on the game
oh
24/7.
yeah. I mean, I think we made the most of COVID, and I feel like COVID made me
Mhm.
grow a lot as a person. And I feel like it really solidified our friendship too, going through that, like being around each other 24/7. Because I feel like even with like relationships, like fucking BFGF type shit, like once you're around someone a lot, like bro, how many different people, bro? Homeboy that was sitting with you at the lunch table before I got there. How soon after me and you started fucking hanging around each other were we like at a
The
different table
big
being
B.
like fucking dude? I think it did. Wasn't there points where I was like, bro, how did you fucking deal with that dude for so long? Like,
We talking about Big B?
yeah, Big B.
Uh, Honestly, I don't fucking know. I really think it was just because me and him were so fucking similar, bro.
Mm. This bro was just like weird. Like I don't even remember much about him. I just remember one time he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my girlfriend," and it's like this fucking dime, bro. This
Google
fucking
image,
this
bro.
fucking baddie, and then I'm out here fucking doing like I'm researching for a school project, and I see this this woman come up on this specific page that I'm looking at, and I was like, wait, ain't this a bit? And I was like, nah, Nah. And I came to school the next day and I was like, hey, yo, bro, did you know the picture he showed us was this girl online? I brought here with a fake girlfriend, bro? And then I think as I got older, I was like, what if bro was like getting taken advantage of by like a catfish that was like fucking
Oh,
stealing his
I
pictures?
almost guarantee it, bro. Almost guarantee it.
But yeah.
But I think it was just because like him and I were like into like the same stuff. Like we were into like Yu-Gi-Oh, like we were
Mm,
into anime. The big H from Japan too. We were into that.
mm. Yeah. I think I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm well, do I want to say that I'm glad COVID happened? I don't know if I want to say that. I'm glad I got the opportunity to go through a period of my life where I just got to spend a bunch of time on the game with my homie, you know?
Because that's all we
Um,
did for like 2 years, bro.
yeah, literally. I mean, there was that time that I got COVID. That shit kind of sucked a lot of ass. That shit was
I
not
mean, that's
fun.
also because somebody at our
Oh
fucking
my
job
god,
alerting
dude.
bitches, bro.
Ah, I always thought that I was
The
gonna get,
amount of times you got fucking COVID from that spot was crazy.
dude. I always thought if I was gonna get COVID, it was gonna be something beyond my control, and it was gonna make me realize, like, oh my god, like this shit's really bad. Like I took all these precautions and I still got it. No, dude. I'm at work. I'm still sort of new. I'm fucking moving around, looking around, and I see this old dude, bro. This bag of fucking bones. Joe Biden is standing across the fucking aisle for me, looking back and forth, looking for corn pops so we can fucking tell him this story about his fucking yonder years. And he's fucking hacking and coughing into his hands, and I'm like, I'm out here looking like you're fucking in the gas station, and someone starts raising their voice a little bit too much. I'm like, yo, is the spot about to get hot, bro? I'm looking at him like, oh, dude, I gotta stay away from this dude. And of course, fucking John, my boss, or whoever the fuck it was, is like, oh, have you met Homeboy? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't really know his name for him. Like, oh, let me introduce you. And this guy walks me over to him, and the guy that's been coughing in his hands this entire time sticks his hand out. And now I'm like, I'm in front of my boss. Am I gonna not shake bro's hand and look like a dick? Because this was when like restrictions was lowered. We were back outside. Big events were happening again.
Mm.
So I was like, am I gonna look like an asshole saying no? I don't want to shake your hand. So I shake his hand, bro. And then 2 days later, I got COVID. And I got it because of his dirty ass, bro. And then I'm sitting there. There was a moment. There was a legit moment, and I wasn't in the hospital or anything. I was just being a bitch. There was a moment where I was like looking up at the fucking roof of my I was gonna say the roof of my ceiling, the ceiling of my room. Um, and I had the thought, I was like, damn, this is how I'm gonna go, huh? And then like the next day I woke up and I was like, oh damn, I feel better. Because I had it rough for like I think like 3 days. But I had it over a period of like 8 or 9. It was a little while. But did you ever get
And it
COVID?
was not from there, no.
Mm.
I literally just told our fucking boss that I did because I didn't want to go in.
Type shit.
And then that's whenever Shorty started calling me unreliable, bro. And I was like,
Oh my
oh,
god.
whatever.
Shorty could get it though. I know sometimes she was kind of an opti, bro, but dog.
Bro, fucking Peter, bro. Peter was the big fucking op, bro. Fuck that means.
Mm. Yeah, there was a lot of ups there. I think it was just because there was a lot of old heads there, bro. Like I,
Oh, yeah.
I can get along with old heads on the street. Like I'm a very, let me say this, I can be agreeable if I want to be agreeable. Like I can switch into that like customer service, like get along with people mode. But I feel like we was
Like,
just
it
really trying to
definitely,
vibe there, and that's why sometimes we kind of just didn't click with certain people. It's because we were in vibe mode, not like customer service mode, you know?
it definitely seemed to, like, old, like, the older fucking people there were just too entitled, bro. Like they just thought they could do anything because they've been there for 14 years.
Also taking shit way too serious, bro. Like, calm the fuck down, dude.
Just because I work at the fucking airport don't mean anything, bro.
Just because I'm literally guarding the president doesn't mean I gotta lock in, dude. Like, come on. But
Like fucking like so many people there were just fucking oppositions, bro. Like
and bro, there was.
after you quit, bro, I fucking hated working there.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, I still wish I worked there, but like the brother wasn't even any baddies there for real. Like fuck.
After you left, bro, I had the opportunity to teach a fine Latina shout that was in
Mm.
college.
Oh yeah, shorty half your age, bro.
You right, bro. I can be a rock star with the fucking age gap, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that I consider being like hallmark like things that I think every young guy has to do. Um, and although we've never like had a crib easy together, I mean we're working on it. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. I feel like working with one of your homies is like a thing that every young guy's got to do, and I'm glad we got to have a job together at some point. Because bro, just going up to the fucking like top floor, sitting like looking out at the whole shit was just such a vibe. Get like we'd literally get to work early, just to like smash a fucking 24-ounce Red Bull, just absolutely
and
smash
and
that shit.
then and then like shortly after all that, bro, fucking the opposition was like, "Oh nah, bro, y'all can't leave the fucking break room."
Like, bro, you think? Oh man, that was so fucking dumb. Like, I don't want to be down here in this fucking basement with all your dirty asses, bro. Let me fucking go up and
Mm.
like blow off some steam, bro. Because like, I just actually, do I want to? Let me phrase this like this. Got an opportunity. Oh man, excuse me. At my job recently to, if I wanted to, get a dedicated spot close to the building. And I was like, nah. Like I park like it's like far. I say far. Far is like 50 feet. I park like 50 feet from the building. And some people was looking at me like, you don't want like the thing like literally right next to the shit. And I was like, no, because like when I'm at work, I and I mean even in life, I take any opportunity I can to like give myself time to like get my thoughts together. So like
Mm.
when I'm leaving work, I like to have like a minute, like 60 seconds to walk to the car to like be like, all right, bet when I get home, I'm gonna do this. I probably should throw some laundry in. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I will hit up Dave, see if he's trying to get into some. I bet. What podcast am I gonna listen to? You know what? Fuck a podcast. Let me put on this playlist. Boom, hop in the whip, start it up, and take off. And I'm the same way with even with like driving places. If I can take like a back country roadway, take me like 5 minutes longer, I'll do it. I like being methodical about shit. So it was nice to be able to go up there and just like mentally prepare for the day. And then they're gonna be like, "Oh no, we need all of you in this fucking crowded basement next to each other so you can get COVID again from this dirty fuck." I was like, "Fuck that, dude." And didn't that happen when I didn't even work there anymore. So I was like, "Oh yeah, good thing." Fucking
Yeah, yeah. They were out here fucking spreading that shit down there.
yeah, dude. Like a fucking bacteria culture or some shit.
And they were just out here acting like fucking nothing was wrong. Like I was honestly disgusted in everybody down there.
Yeah. But we're gonna mark my words. We're making it out the fucking hood one way or another, bro. We got to. If getting into the ground counts as not getting out of the hood, we're doing it one way or another, brother. Trust me. Um, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I have faith in us, bro. I have faith in us. I don't know if you have faith in us, but I do.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do.
But speaking of trying to get out of the hood I know you kind of mentioned it off the old top here. You got any plans coming up of your get out the hood method of content streaming? Got any plans of things you're gonna be doing?
In reality, I'm probably just gonna be trying to do some Halloween ish. Yeah,
I bet.
I definitely think like fucking Halloween is like my go-to time for like streams and all that.
Mm,
Just because there's so many like easy games to fucking play like during Halloween.
yeah. I've been wanting to upload more really just because we started this the show. Um I want to start like cross promoting. I want to start plugging the podcast in my channel. Um Drive some traffic. Um and also, I mean, I've kind of been picking this up as a hobby again, and I feel like for a while, when I was unemployed, it almost became work in my head, which is weird. Like I've never had a channel that got more than like 110 subscribers, and it's weird to say like, oh, it became a job. But I think mentally you can look at it that way. And right now it's like a hobby for me, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Um, it's a nice way to escape my 9 to 5. So, um,
That's that's why I choose like stream a lot because it's just for the love of the fucking game, bro.
yeah, fuck around, have some fun in a game. Offline shit is really fun to do too. Um, but
I'm glad to see you're finally out here putting the respect on a single player, John. So
yeah, I fell out of love with single player games for a while for sure. And I really don't know why. I think it was a man. When did I get diagnosed with autism?
oh
No.
06.
Yeah, oh 06. No. I honestly think it was the sports games. I got really into NHL for a while. And I play a little bit of Madden now too. Um but I think just the ability to like general manage a team, making trades, doing the draft, like you can do all these different things. Um I think the ability to go off course, go on little side missions, um, which sounds weird because single player games do have side missions, but it got harder for me to stay on like the mainline path of a game and stay on course. Um, which maybe is part of it too was I was trying to play the Assassin's Creed games, and I think I got to a point where I was like, Assassin's Creed games are boring as fuck. I don't know how you feel about them. I think they're fucking boring, dude. I don't think I'm ever
I,
playing Assassin's
I'm
Creed
not
again.
gonna lie. I kind of like the newer ones over the older ones.
Yeah,
I kind of like the grind of them nowadays.
I think I saw something that they're remaking Black Flag and they're removing the missions where like you're out of like the simulation tank. Like when you're exiting the Matrix, they're taking those missions out of the game, which is a huge W. Because when I was playing the first Assassin's Creed, I was like, I'm trying to play as Altair. Fuck Desmond, dude. I don't care about all this drama going on with Desmond, bruh. I'm trying to fucking play Assassin's Creed, not deal with this dude's fucking problems, dog. So I think that's a huge W that they're doing that. But I want to play some more
I'm
Days
not gonna
Gone for
lie.
sure.
I think. Hold on, I gotta see.
Oh
I
yeah.
think the one game I'm um most excited for upcoming, I don't know, soon, because that hasn't been like officially announced. It's just been announced, I guess, or
Mm-hmm.
it's been announced. There hasn't been like an official like release date. Is fucking Persona 4 Revival, bro. I'm a fucking huge fan of the Persona games.
I know exactly nothing about Persona.
Persona is fantastic. I feel like you at least gotta try one, bro. You gotta at least try one.
Well, like explain it to me like I know nothing about it because when I think Persona, I
Um,
see the cover of Forza.
Persona, we will talk about 3.
Okay.
Persona 3, um, it's a JRPG
Okay.
that has, for a scrub like you, Pokemon style battles.
Ooh, so turn based.
Yeah, it's turn based. You get I think like 2 or 3 homies, like in counting you in your party.
Okay.
They all have different personas or masks that they use like to fucking see like like how they like represent themselves.
Like Super Saiyan 3 type shit.
Yeah, kinda. And then for 3 it's very heavy on fucking depression. So
Mm.
like to trigger your persona in 3, you gotta fucking blow your fucking brains out.
Well, damn.
Quite literally, you fucking hold a gun up to your fucking temple and like persona fucking pull that shit, blood sprays out. Your fucking stand comes out from and does all that.
What is it with you in games that just absolutely fuck you up?
Oh, I love it. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
You love emotionally tormenting yourself.
I do.
When are you gonna
And
play? Or no, sorry. Go ahead.
it's that there's also a uh how would I explain it to somebody like you?
What do you mean, somebody like me?
It's kind of like complex. Basically, it's a dating sim, but it's not a dating sim together.
Okay.
So like you have like friendships, but I think
Is it like a
3.
companion system like Swoter?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think there's like 23 like
God
fucking
damn.
people. Yeah, bro, it's a lot.
I
That
could
you gotta
barely
like
keep up with the fucking 4 people or whatever the fucking Warframe, dude.
that you gotta level up 10 times to get like their max fucking rank shit, bro. And but you're also a high schooler, so you gotta like do like classes, but you gotta like also like take time to like fucking chill with your homies.
Mm.
But you also gotta take time to fucking body ghosts in the fucking underground sewer system type shit, right? It's complex. It's complex.
The
If you
way you
want to see
explained it
something,
honestly sounds kind of interesting.
it is. It's definitely interesting. If you want a little darker tone, there's the Japanese style called Shin Megami Tensei, which
You lost
is
me.
like post apocalyptic shit. Like if you ever like want to get into like darker tones, Persona's kind of like a lighthearted kind of style, John.
Mm. Okay.
But it's definitely fun. Like definitely a fuck. Like if you think it sounds interesting, definitely try to check it out.
I might during the next big Steam sale, I might have to check it out. When are you gonna play the Life is Strange 2? Because I know the Life is Strange fucked you up a lot.
Fuck. Whenever it goes on sale, probably.
Okay. I think you gotta stream the Life is Strange 2 when you play it. Or at least record it. I need to experience what it's like for you to play those games.
Life is Strange 1 got a fucking remake, bro.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. I might have
Okay.
to experience that. Might have to
Yeah.
traumatize myself for the next couple of months again. Might have to become emotionally unavailable.
Yeah. Uh yeah. Your library of games is so much more broad than mine is. It makes me feel like I gotta experience some new shit, but I think that's just the kind of person I am. I think I'm just very limited in what I like. I'm picky.
I mean, I am too, like, don't get me wrong, but, there's also been like more games that I've experienced in life than like what you have.
Yeah, because I mean, I started out with 360, and I only ever had like a couple of games that I played. Like I think the reason why I'm so diehard for Call of Duty is the first game other than like Lego Batman or NHL that I played was Black Ops 2. So I think
Mm.
that's what ingrained it so hard into me because Black Ops 2 is like peak Call of Duty. I think everyone can agree on that. So like getting stuck on that, I think it could have been Bad Company 2 was my first game other than those, and I think I would have been a Battlefield head the rest of my life. But um, definitely, I mean, I really have no excuse because I'm on PC, so I can really experience anything that I want. So I probably just gotta fucking stop being a toddler and fucking eat my vegetables and try some new shit at some point.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, you got like fucking 1630 to fucking spare because that's what it was after tax.
Mm.
Hop on fucking WoW with me sometime, bro. Try it out.
Mm, yeah, maybe around like the holidays or something. I feel like I'm in I feel like I got to get in my grind set because I primarily want to shoot not shoot, I primarily want to post shooters. Um outside of
I
if
mean,
I
you don't have to like post anything. You can just hop on it every
Oh
now and
yeah,
then.
but I mean like I'm trying to like crank out like a lot of content hopefully if I can. Um because I'd like to be doing like 2 videos a week, maybe 3 if I end up doing like a newsy kind of thing, which I don't really know if I want to do that. Um on my main, and then if I go back to my old channel and start uploading, I'd like to do like a video a week on there. But I've been contemplating if I'm just going to forget about the old channel and I'll just post whatever the fuck I want in the new one. Because I know with the algorithm you kind of got to keep things pretty specific, which is a little bit annoying. um but I mean right now this feels like a good starting point for me. I don't know how you how are you feeling about the podcast right now? Obviously this, you know, this is episode 2, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like doing this has motivated me like in a way that I didn't think doing YouTube as a hobby would ever motivate me, bro. To be honest.
I'm definitely fucking with it. I'm definitely fucking with it.
Yeah, because I mean,
I get it.
as hosts, as like speakers, I think you know we're gonna grow over time. But I mean, it's fun doing this with you. You know.
Mhm. I gotta give my fucking 2 cents on some bogus ass fucking video games that I fucking hate playing.
Oh God, I wasn't expecting you to be such a Tarkov hater. I forgot how much you fucking hate Nikita.
Yeah, bro. Nikita can suck my fucking nuts. I fucking hate that man, bro. Like he's such a fucking horrible dev, bro. Like he has ruined Tarkov.
Yeah. Who just while we're on the topic of like YouTube hobby and like all that shit, who do you think if there ever was someone was like your inspiration for like, oh, maybe I should try to do this?
Bungie.
Is
Because
that
then I could make bread.
like Bungie the developer?
Yeah.
So are you
But
telling me that your motivation for doing YouTube was to get enough money to be able to afford the expansions for Destiny 2?
I mean, but honestly, like it definitely used to be fucking PewDiePie back in the day, but I've
Hmm.
kind of drifted off from him ever since he got married, quit YouTube, had a fucking
Yeah.
kid,
Which I
and
mean,
fucking
W
drifted
for
off
him,
the rest
bro.
of his life.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I have a lot of different things that contributed to me wanting to do this. And I think it all kind of contributes to the directions I'd like to take my content. Like the first YouTuber that I remember really being like fanatical with was Olin Rogers. I had a laptop back in the day. I can't even remember what year it was. It was back when he was still posting stories. It was pre Rolling with Olin, which was like a series he had where he'd like just kind of like podcast in the car with his friends. They'd go and like get a bite to eat. Um and then it went from that to like TBNR Frag slash Preston Plays, where he was playing Call of Duty, and then got into like his Minecraft server and shit like that, and then um, when I discovered Call of Duty pretty quickly after, it was like FaZe Clan, the FaZe House. Then I started watching Jev, and I think Jev is really where I connected with, you know, how positively YouTube can affect people. Because there was I don't think he tells it anymore, but there is a story about someone he went to high school with, that he used to tell on Valentine's Day. I forget the kid's name, and I feel bad because I feel like I should say it if I'm explaining this, but this guy who he knew but wasn't friends with, um, passed away in a car accident on Valentine's Day, and like the guy had never spoken to him before really or anything. But that day he came up to him and had him like read a letter. He was like, "Hey, what do you think about this? Is it written good?" And it was a letter for that guy's girlfriend. And I think being able to share experiences like that, kind of, you know, touched me in a way. No Diddy. Um, but because before that, I always thought it was like, like really back in the day, like Machinima, like 72-0, 2 Moab gameplay, like best of the best. But then when I was like, oh man, you can really just get on here and like be yourself, and just talk about things. I think that's what really got me into it. And wanting to go in a direction. And I think the podcast is kind of the culmination of a lot of things for us. Because how many years were we like, bro, we should just do a podcast?
It was definitely a while because I think we were talking about doing a podcast whenever we got like our own like cribby together.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been like years.
Yeah, because the amount of times me and you were on Daisy on console, going from Berezino all the way to fucking NWAF, and we would just be shooting the shit, having like just the greatest conversation, bro. Just being bros, and then we'd like look at each other in game and be like, bro, we could just be doing a podcast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we bring a good dynamic, man. I think your off the cuff humor adds a lot. In my profession.
Dry,
Um,
dry.
in my profession, I have learned a lot about conversating with people. So I look forward to having like guests in the future and stuff, and being able to like learn more about them, and uh, you know, get their perspective on things and different things. But I think we're headed in a good direction. Was there?
Definitely, definitely, because we've already gained a fucking sub, bro. So
Yeah,
we're
we
we're
already
definitely doing something right.
got a subscriber. Already got one. I'm opening up. I don't like talking about things that I'm doing on the side when we're on the podcast, but I'm opening it up. Brandon Tribble, first subscriber. So of like us uploading on this thing. Fucking thank you, brother. Hopefully we can fucking entertain you and we're not annoying and you're gonna unsubscribe from us in like 2 weeks or after this episode. Maybe you stopped listening before you heard this and you're like, you know what, fuck these guys. But thank you, brother. Hopefully you stick around for the ride, man, because I mean I'm not I'm not giving up on this anytime soon. Maybe after 4 weeks I'll give up on it, but for right now I'm pretty set on doing this. Was there ever like you got like YouTube inspirations? Was there ever like a YouTuber that you watched a clip of them and you were like, I never want to be like this. Like this guy's a fucking idiot.
Uh, definitely. A lot of what's that dude that has like the fucking cardboard boxes as his fucking profile pic, McNasty or fucking whatever, bro.
I'm not
His
sure.
I'm not- I've never like I used to like McNasty back in the day. I'm definitely not a fan of him anymore, just because like his humor is definitely stuck in like fucking 2012.
Mm,
Like I've definitely tried to branch out in life, trying to make my humor little bit better for everybody. I might fucking call somebody a every now and then, but that's coming from a gay man myself, you know.
Hell yeah, you got the pass. Um, for me, I remember when I got home from school one day, opened up YouTube. I'm trying to watch fucking like funniest Vine compilation part 39. I'm trying to watch Blasphemous HD react to some shit. And I come across a video of Sam Pepper pretending to like ISIS kill this YouTuber in front of his friend, and then being
Jesus
like
fucking Christ.
pulling the trigger on the gun. The guy falls to the ground, and this guy's like yelling out like no, no, and then him being like, oh, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro. And I remember seeing that and being like, I was unaware at the age I was that there are people this scummy.
Also, fucking Jake Paul back in the day, bro. While he fucking hanged that or not hanged,
Oh,
but
Logan
whenever he
Paul.
filmed that,
Yeah,
yeah. Whenever he filmed that fucking dude just hanging in the fucking forest, well, like I think there's a dead dude over there. Like
dude.
that was kind of shitty.
Yeah, like I am thankful that I have never like been in a situation like he was that would I would hope be traumatic to someone, and you're not so disassociated from reality that um you know it wouldn't impact you in any way, and you would seek out ways to take advantage of it for publicity. But yeah, that was definitely crazy. Fucking got the Toy Story hat on, bruh, denim jacket in the fucking
Mhm.
suicide forest, that shit, bruh. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely something, man.
That was definitely something.
I don't know what it was, but it was something. Um, but yeah, man. I I think I won't say he's redeemed himself in my eyes just because I'm so out of touch with the fucking guy, but I would hope he's grown since then. I mean, he's fucking married to a model. He's got a kid, so hopefully he's grown up, you know.
I mean, I doubt it. It's still fucking the fucking the Paul brothers, bro.
Yeah.
Just because one's a fucking boxing dude and then the other owns fucking Prime doesn't mean anything, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Prime's pretty tasty. I don't, it never blew me away enough to where I'm like, oh, bro, Prime's my new Gatorade, dude. I literally have Gatorade on my
Prime,
desk right now.
like I know that like people is over here like, oh, like Prime is like no sugar, fucking whatever. Like that shit's fucking sweet as shit for having fucking no sugar.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you're feeling, sir. I'm feeling pretty tired, so I don't know if you want to kind of put a bow on this here at the end. Um,
I mean, it was just us yapping for the past hour and a half.
yeah, a little yap sesh. You guys let me know in the comment section if you've made it this far. I didn't want this episode to be super news heavy. I felt like maybe we had a little bit too much news in the last one. Granted, I mean a lot of it was us like talking about it, so maybe I judged it wrong, but I didn't try to pack it as densely this time. And obviously I wanted to go over more Reddit stories. We talked about that in the last episode. um we were supposed to have a guest today. We're supposed to have our first guest, but it fell through. We're gonna try again next week. Hopefully next week we can have our first one. Before episode 5, I'm trying to get our first guest down. So we will see how that goes. But I think, yeah, I mean, I think that kind of does it for this week's episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been the Uninstalled Podcast.